Everyone, today's class is about reports that you all have access to. These are reports that all pertain to your business. Your closed production, your listings taken, listings sold, everything that you need to know about your business. Also shows you your growth and or if you're down from the previous year or if you're up from the previous year. How you get to all these reports is through KW Connect. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm logged in under an agent's name. Zerks are letting me use their reports so you guys can see exactly how it looks as coming from an agent. So here is logged into KW Connect. This is the home screen. You can see right here it's been to Zerk's account. And here is the reports tab. That's how you access them. All you have to do is click on this reports tab. It opens up. There's hover over associates. This is the one we're going to spend the most amount of time on. It can show your closed transaction, your income summary, listing detail, monthly production summary, multi-year trends. That's my favorite report. That's what I'm going to start with. And our sales transaction detail. But it can also go down. It can give you your GCI. You can put in your goals in there through Connect, and then it shows you your goals versus actual, what you've made. If you ever want to sign up for family reunion, this shows you the dates when it's happening. You can sign up through here. Keller Williams, this will give you some KWRI statistics. So if you ever want to know some more statistics about Keller Williams or about our exact market center. KW Kids shows your donations. KW Kids Cares shows your donations there. Your profit share. This is a great way to see who's in your downline. It shows my 7-level downline, so you can see who's in your downline, how much you've made in profit share, and your lifetime earnings of profit share. Rankings. This shows you the rankings within the market center, which is great. Sometimes you might want to pull up that, take a look at that. Recruiting. This is if this just kind of shows you where the market center is at for recruiting. That's the agents we've brought in or lost. Roster. This will show you if you're looking for a team leader in another market center, this is how you can find that person. You're looking for an OP in another market center. You're looking for an agent in another market center. All of that you have access to right here. Teams and groups, not all of you will have this tab, but since the Zerks are a team, they have this tab. So that also shows some of their reports as they totals everyone together on their team, and it'll show their team reports there. So I'm going to first of all go back to associate, and the first one I'm going to click on is the multi-year trends. The multi-year trends shows you everything. This is the other reports that you see there is kind of just a little bit more detailed. It'll show you address on some of the other reports, but this multi-year trends just breaks it all down. Okay, so now you can see it changed to Alex to Zurich. It should show your name up here. So this is the first one is your appointments. I'm not too sure if a lot of you know, but you can actually log your appointments in Connect. And this can track it for you. So it is a great system. Ben and Alex do not track their appointments through Command or through Connect, but it is a great way. If you ever want to know how to do that, come see me and I will show you how to do this. So you can see right here, this shows month by month. So it's the January through December, the time they've started in 2017. And you can see the total. It shows month, how many closed units they've had in a month. And it shows you the total at the end. So you can see since, so far this year, they've closed 42.2 units. The reason it's off a little, some of it goes under Alex for our tracking, or Ben. But you can see how many units they've closed for a month, every month. And then for the year, shows how much they've increased from every year. And then it also shows if you come over here, this is month over month. So what this is showing is that May this year, they closed almost 13 units. And May of last year, they closed 1. So they are up 1,180% from May over May of last year. It's a great stat to be able to share with your clients. This is a great report. You could do any social media posts, anything that you could take these numbers from, and this could be very helpful for many, many things to see that. And you can see their year over year. So they are up from last year, 83.5%. Another good stat and great to share with their goals. This is completely all the detail that you can take your goals and you're going to see exactly what you've done for the month. This shows their closed sales volume. Again, shows what they're up from May of last year over May of this year. We all remember May last year, so I think everyone was down a little bit in May after the shutdown in March. Shows what they're up, shows their listings taken. If you had seen Alex's report, there would show a lot more through there. So this way I would not even really go by this. I would need to, Ben's, I'm sorry, we need to go into Ben's to get a better idea of that. Shows their listing taken volume. Here's their listing sold. So this does show, this is accurate since everything closed out. So out of their 13 deals that they closed last month, 5 of them were listings. And we'll be able to see buy sides coming up here. Shows how much listings they've sold for the year. Again, they're month over month and they're year over year. Listing sold volume is right here. So that's the break. This is where they break it up. So this is total closed, and this is where they're showing listings, and this is where they're showing buyer closed. So this shows their buyers nice. Closed volume. So it completely separates it out. So you can see it every way, which is really nice to have. Again, shows how much they're up year over year, month over month. This would be if they had any leases. You could run your, when you rent a property, run your rentals through here. That's where these are all going to come in. They go in as a lease. This shows their contract written. So a contract written counts from when you turn in all the paperwork through your opportunity and then submit it in and gets approved by John, then it goes into my system. That's when a unit counts as written. If you just write it up and don't submit it into me, it would not count until you submit it into me. This is everything that's running through my system. So if you want to be really accurate, know the month that you wrote that, make sure you submit that opportunity in May, and then you'll be able to see your contracts written for May. Contracts written volume. This shows your average sale price, a great thing to have. Another great thing for stats. You can, any type of social media, any type of advertising, you can go ahead and have your average sales price. That excludes any of your rentals and your referrals. Here's your GCI that shows their gross commission income. Again, shows month over month, year over year, shows everything they've made for the month. Company dollar, that shows how much they pay in company dollar. Shows how much they pay every month, how long it took them to cap. Another fun thing to see. You can see they almost capped in 1 month for this last May. This is your 1099 income. So you know your 1099 income is less your company dollar. That's what you're going to be paying taxes on. Another great thing that you can go ahead and compare and share and make sure it's accurate with your 1099 that you get. It's a great thing that you can come and take it right from here. Here's the royalties that you pay. This is the royalties that you pay to International, the $3,000. Shows when you got it paid off, when you paid it, everything like that. This would track you guys again. If you used Command to its fullest ability, it would be great. It would show how many contacts in there. This would be, if you have a goal to add 10 contacts a month into your Command, this could show you when you're adding them in. It could show how many you've reached. It's a great tool that you could use. You can log your calls, you can log your notes, your home previews, your appointments, your signed contracts, your written contracts. All of this can be done through Command. If you ever want to learn how to do that, everything I can show you to do that. Everything is great, and it really does do it all, and it's a great way to keep track of your goals and everything. So this is my favorite report. This is where you have it all. This is called your multi-year trends. This can be used for many different reasons, many different ways, and just to know your numbers. It's a great tool.
Awesome.
Yeah, so whenever you want to look that one up. I'm going to show you just a couple other reports under associate. This will just show your closed transaction list and summary. So now this is showing you a detail with the address, the buyer's name, your seller's name. This is going to show you all that detail. This is going to show you a much more breakdown of all your closed units. So you can see every type in here. This is more of a year to date. So this shows a year to date, which you could click on a yellow folder and see previous years. But this shows you your current year to date, how many total units, your total volume, your total GCI year to date. Shows you the breakdown on the list side, the sales side, residential, commercial, allocated to the team because they have a team. If you were an agent, you would not necessarily see that on here. You guys, if you ever wonder which address you closed on, what month you closed them on, here it all is. It's all right here. Sale is you're representing the buyer, listing sold. It's going to have everything right here. Shows you the GCI that you made from each transaction, every address, contract date, and date closed. Great report to have. Awesome report to go and check your year to date.
Nice.
Another good one. Just has all your detail on it. Listing detail, there's not going to be much in here because, like I said, they run the majority of their listings through Alex. And as you learned, two different people cannot be logged in to connect or command at the same time. So I will not be able to toggle through back and forth, but at least you can see the detail of what would be on this report. This again will just show you more detail of when the listing was taken, the address, list price, should sold sale price, or should show sold price. Again, though, this one will not have a ton on it. As you can see, it does take a little bit of time. So, you know, this is something that you may want to time block for. But, oh, and it's great. It even shows your expiration date on it. Shows days on market, MLS, original list price, current list price, sale price, percent of listing price. So it went 125 over list price. Great number to see. So again, if it was this one under yours, under what agent, it would show all the listings there. So another great detailed report. I mean, this would be awesome to take this list of sale, the percentage of list price right now. Great stat to have. You have all the reports to show it, anything you could print and bring along to show any of your clients on your listing presentation. Great report to have. There was your multi-year trends, your monthly production summary. Again, this is just going to be a breakdown of what you've closed over the month. It'll be a monthly report. While we're waiting for that one to pull up, let's get the sales transaction detail. That's going to be an exact, another one that's going to just show you the exact detail of the sales report, kind of like that closed transaction report. There are some duplicates here, but it's still great to have it in any different form. That's what's nice about the multi-year trends. It just shows you a breakdown, a very quick number, where this shows you all the more detail. Again, date, address, this is the DA number. This is the number that I assigned to it. Shows you the seller's name, shows you the buyer's name, that it's a property. This would be if it was like, you can see this one is referral, that they got it as a referral. Shows you your 1099 income for each one. So another great sales transaction detail, lots of good information there. Monthly production summary. So this shows you another summary report, brings you all the way back to 20 and 21. Again, just a great way to break it down, show it out, and awesome way to show your production, units, everything. So all of those are fantastic, wonderful reports on all of your production.